So over here is my code for cycle 1 and cycle 2. It currently doesn't work due to errors. So I'm going to start the code now, and as you can see, it takes a while to load. It does produce a pop-up, but other than that, it does just in general not work. This is because of issues I had when implementing graphics, which kind of carried on. Over here you can also see that it produces errors when using the tile map code I wrote, which kind of falls into the physics not quite working. So unfortunately I didn't have much luck in cycle 1 and cycle 2, which later impacted the work I did in my later cycle. This is the program menu.py. I created this in cycle 3 so that I can have a menu. It works by calling different subroutines, so they can carry out different functions such as the practice game and load. Over here is the function where it goes through it and checks what button has been pressed. I believe most of my errors with linking code came from here, which later resulted in me quote-unquote cheating it by placing the actual code to run it in the button class. Right, so now I'm going to run the code for menu. Again, takes a bit of a time to load, but when it does, it brings up this menu. As you can see, the buttons, they do work. When you hover over them, they change colour. Currently, they're all linked to the practice game. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, it does recognise the button as being pressed. The movement is still sort of broken, as it no longer works when you hold down a key, you have to keep spamming it. Jump does work, although you can cheat it by just holding spacebar in and pressing the arrow buttons. Crouch works, but it only shows up for a second. It isn't quite properly viewed in this video, but it still does work. Right, now I'm going to run text input bar. So this is where I started the basis for my login system. However, it still turned out pretty bland, as I just didn't have time to fully develop it in the way I wanted to. So as it stands, as you can see, it only has the bar. If you actually click around and try to type in text, it doesn't work. You have to physically click into the bar. Here I'm just typing up my name. As you can see, it's personalized when it outputs a message. A lot of my stakeholders really appreciated this.